Okay, get ready. Today we're gonna go over every single item in the Jester event. I still have to obtain the Jester armor, so that's what we're gonna do first. Let's get into it. Okay, guys, we are in my private server. I invited the strongest people that I knew in Boku no Roblox, and they are gonna be helping me out get the Jester armor before I can show off everything. But as you can see, I obtained a scythe, which we did in Saturday's live stream. Make sure to tune in every Saturday, because I'll be streaming different kinds of Roblox games every Saturday, but I'll be streaming. Be sure to tune in around 3 p.m. CET, which is around 8 or 9 a.m. East Coast American time. So yeah, feel free to tune in then. But we are gonna go to the event. Currently, PK is spinning. Actually, he just got it. PK was spinning for All for One, and I have tomorrow All for One. So those two are very recommended for this event. Also Overhaul, because they have a huge AoE, a huge range. So that really helps. And All for One is really good because it reflects damage with the C move. Also, my X finally works again. That was not working during my live stream. But yeah, I'm gonna get into the event and I'll tell you more on how to really get these items once we're there. Oh guys, real quick before we continue, I wanted to mention that like 90% of you guys are not subscribed, and that kind of hurts my feelings. So if you want to help me reach 100,000 subscribers and you don't want to miss any content in the future, then make sure to press that subscribe button and hit the bell while you're at it. Sorry for the little interruption. We keep moving on with the video. Let's go. Okay, we have made it into the Jester event. So currently it is a 50-second wait. Okay, so guys, if you are doing the Jester event, I don't recommend doing this solo because it's very hard unless you're like top tier in this game. But I recommend for the first few levels that you use the Jester scythe because it has a good AoE. It's basically like a mini overhaul. If you don't have it, I recommend using the cursed gloves, and then later on you want to use the flintlock because it has an insane range, or the bow. But that's for the bosses that come later. And regarding the armor, I just recommend going for whatever you have. The clockwork is really good. You can get that in the event itself, or just go with like damage reflection for the egg pauldron. Okay, so here you want to avoid taking damage at all because these guys are strong, and as you see, I just died because of one, so you want to keep dodging. So that was kind of my bad because I didn't pay attention enough. So we're about to move on. I'm just gonna try and defeat everything, so you just want to keep following these blocks and go to the end of the thing and kill as many mobs as you can because they will drop items. So that is definitely a very important detail about this. You have a low chance to get items out of any of these cursed individuals. Also, be aware that they have damage reflection, some of them. I'm happy to mention, guys, that like many of the issues that I had with this once the event came out are pretty much solved. The enemies don't go off the map anymore. They're way more stable now. So I'm really happy about that, to be honest. And we proceed to the next stage, which is red light, green light. I already showed this in my original video, but what you want to do here is just keep walking, especially at the start. You want to keep going because once it stops being green, you need to stop moving, otherwise you die. There we go, someone just died behind me. Oh, they're already changing it. Yeah, we did it. Okay, we're moving on to the next one. Okay, so here it is, another battle arena. So from these cursed revenants and stuff, you can also get the blade. I've not been able to get the blade yet, sadly, but eventually I'm sure I can find it somewhere. Also, if you want a quick way to gain a lot of experience, just try and beat mobs in this event. Like, even if you die in the first level, you will gain so much XP for the mobs you kill. Okay, so we're finally at the Jester play cage. So here, things get a little different. I'm gonna try and get my flintlock out, because that is something that is way better during this event, or rather during this stage of the battle. Okay, so during this stage, things get a little more complicated, and you have to be very careful where to attack, how to attack, and when to attack. And make sure you're healed up enough. You have to keep dodging too, like I just didn't do. Oh my days, you need to do enough damage too, which is very difficult if you're not strong enough. So make sure you have your abilities all like ready to go. Where is he? There we go. And make sure to land it. Oh, I need to heal a lot right now. Well, that was not a very successful run, but okay. I haven't done enough damage. This is not good, but I already have basically everything from him, so I'm not too upset. You can get the spear and the scythe from this guy. Oh, I just didn't do enough damage. You got to make sure to do 100,000 damage. So now we're gonna do the main stage, which is the most scary part. And here you want to make sure you do enough damage too. This is where the flintlock comes in clutch. Also, the music here is insane. With the flintlock, you'll do enough damage in no time. But you have to keep dodging his attacks, which is kind of difficult. So yeah, I'm gonna just speed this up, the gameplay, and I hope you guys get some entertainment out of it. And then I hope I get the Jester armor. Otherwise, I can't show that off in this video. Okay, so here, for example, is a strategy that is very good. Deshu here is using the... Oh, well, anyway, before he died, Deshu was using the all-for-one damage reflection along with a present that heals himself from the past Christmas event from, I think, 2020. So if you want an easy way of beating him with some friends, obviously, you want the damage reflection and the peppermint saber, I think it was called. Also, if you see here, I got like a lot of levels from just playing there, so I'm gonna put that in durability because that seems to be what I'm lacking right now. Anyway, I was talking about this item. So the peppermint saber will give you healing by doing it special, and then you can reflect damage, heal, reflect damage, heal. That way you're like invincible. By the way, here is the armor. PK is wearing it right now. He was so kind to show off the things that I do not have. So he has the swords that you can split apart. That's the clockwork swords, the ones that I was not able to get. And then the Jester armor also gives you like a Jester look with the gears behind you. Also, apparently that is the strongest armor in the game. So yeah, just a heads up. Okay, so I'm gonna continue grinding until I can get the Jester armor, so aka the best armor in the game. But before we do that, I will show you all the other weapons and armor that you can get from the event, except for the clockwork blade. Okay, so before I show the items, I want to show the drop rates for all the items. So the clockwork blade you get from mechanical failures, and their drop rate is a 0.1% chance. However, if you consider that mechanical failure is like a very common mob to find, you can just kill it and get it, but I got just very unlucky. Then the clockwork armor has a higher percent drop rate of the Lich, which is the stronger kind of mob that you encounter in the first and third stage. And then of clockwork pawns, it has a 0.1% drop rate. Then on restless spirits, you can also get it with a 0.1% chance. So the clockwork armor is very easy to get. That's why I have 2 right now. Just keep doing the Jester event and eventually you'll get it. And then we have the Jester scythe, which is a 30% in the party house. And then you have the spear with a 5% drop rate in the party house. However, you can get the spear with a 50% drop rate in the Mega Jester stage, which is the last stage you saw before. And then the Jester armor has a 20% drop rate from the Mega Jester, which is what I'm hoping for. So yeah, those are all the drop rates. Let's get to the items themselves. Okay, so first up we have the scythe. So the scythe is just a item that slashes and it does pretty high damage. But then the special is basically a mini overhaul that has insane range, as you just saw. And it has a somewhat low cooldown. Let's see if I can kill, for example, all these policemen out there. Yeah, that was very easy. Okay, moving on to the next weapon, which is the spear. So the spear is a bit of a different weapon. It gives you into some sort of animation, and if you swing it, you just swing it like you do with a spear, I guess. But its special is its main event, and you shoot a beam and a blast with a somewhat low cooldown, except that it has a way smaller AoE than the scythe, and if something gets in the way, it blocks the range on it. It can be good, but I prefer the scythe. Then next up we have the clockwork armor. That is the only thing that I have left, sadly, and this thing is very interesting. So first let's read what it does. It boosts me, for now at least, with a 1.8, and then the armor it gives is 475. So this armor actually has a special ability, which is if you press and hold G or just spam click G, you'll become increasingly faster once the speed runs down on it. And then once it is completely done, it will glow back up and your speed will go down along with it. As you just saw, I just got an insane speed boost from holding and releasing G, and then now my speed should go down again soon. Yeah, there we go. My speed just went down. So that is how that's supposed to work. You get an insane speed boost because of the timers on it. So guys, that was all the items I have. I wish I could show off the remaining 2 items as well, but sadly I could not. Well, I showed them off somewhat with PK having them. I'm still gonna grind out and try to get them, but for the video, I sadly can't show them. So anyway, that's gonna do it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know with a like rating down below. Make sure to subscribe, which you can do right over there. Check out the videos over there as well. I'm pretty sure you'll enjoy it. If you enjoyed this this one. And like 90% of you guys are not subscribed. That kind of hurts my feelings. So if you want to do something about that, then that would be very much appreciated. With that being said, I'll see you in the next one. See you guys later. Bye-bye.